Welcome to the kitchen. Justin Deering here. Yes, I have the black healing mat in the kitchen. I want to talk a bit about emergency preparedness. So we've had some storms here in New Jersey, and there were some outages. I've not been affected by anything more than momentary outages, but it's important to be prepared. And we talk about what do you do when you lose power? Light source. So you can have your matches, your fire, etc. That's all well and good. You can have your fancy torches. This is good to have. I happen to barbecue. That to start the fire. That's useful if you cook on a gas stove. Your stove will probably work, but the starter won't work. You only light it. It's good to have candles. That's certainly a good thing to have. Those are probably not they're nice candles. They're not like emergency candles. And of course you can have your batteries, your backups here. Now I'm a little crazy with the kids. They get the cheap toys, so I get all the button batteries. But we really care, of course, about the AA's, the D batteries, what have you, and have a flashlight to go with these. I can't find my flashlight now. That's I have a mag light somewhere that my kid hid from me, but I have other lights which I'm going to talk about here. We can always remember our cell phones usually have a flashlight. This is my old cell phone. I upgraded to a new cell phone, which is the camera I'm recording this on, of course, right? But this is a Moto G5. Obviously, we know these things have lights on them. The Motorola's I can just shake on and off, but it's good to always know how to your cell phone is, know you're probably carrying a flashlight on your cell phone is a flashlight. It's probably good if it starts raining, if you think you're in a power loss situation. Keep your cell phone nearby if you don't normally do that. We can use that. Always have traditional flashlights, which I'm not practicing what I preach now because I do have a 4D cell mag light, which I keep around, which my kids took because kids are wonderful. But that'll be found. That'll be found. But what I do have, that's what I have. I have a drill, which has a little light on the edge, which is not what I'm saying. Advocating use this as a light, unless it's the only thing you have. But I think everyone, most people have a cordless drill. You might not have a DeWalt drill. This is, I guess, one of the nicer consumer models of DeWalt, or maybe you have DeWalt, maybe you have a Milwaukee, maybe you have a Ryobi, maybe you have a Black & Decker, maybe you have a Harbor Freight one. But anyway, if you happen to have a drill that's part of like a bigger battery system, where you can get these batteries, like the 20-volt DeWalt line, there's a whole bunch of tools for. I can get saber saws, circular saws, and especially if I go up to the 60-volt, I go down to it, right? But any of these, you can get a floodlight for. Okay, this one, I think I paid $30 for it. This is going to be more expensive than any cheap flashlight you can get. But the advantage, if you already own the batteries, these things throw out usually a decent amount of light, and this thing will. So just turn out the light here. There we go. Pretty dark here. I have I'm stuck in the other room. Look how light that is, right? Like look at that. Right, look at that. Okay. Look at that. A lot of light. Okay. These things throw out a lot of light. Now, if you just own a drill, and the basic batteries come with like the homeowner drill kit, you probably have like one or two batteries that look like that. You don't have a big battery, like that. But you can, if you decide you want to live more of a cordless life, maybe you get a tool system like me. Like I get the lawn care tools that are also DeWalt, that use the some of them just use the 20-volt. One of them is requires the 60-volt battery. I have a hedge trimmer and a leaf blower. You get you can get a big battery, and this will give you like a bunch of time. And these batteries, or even just the bigger 20-volt battery, which is a slightly smaller battery, this will throw out light, a lot of light for a long amount of time. You can use this, to eat a meal on or whatever. I've used this like outdoors just instead of like a floodlight. And you get a lot of light thanks to lithium and thanks to LED technology. This thing is really bright, doesn't use a lot of power. These batteries last a long time. And yeah, is that like the most cost-effective bang for your buck to get a flashlight? No, but you get a pretty good light out of batteries that you already own, that you're already maintaining, that you're already keeping charged, which is part of the name of the game. And it's also like a weird shape, and it will stay. We tend to, we might not lose this because we keep this with our tools. Where we might constantly lose a flashlight because a flashlight is an emergency thing and we don't have a proper emergency place, or we keep borrowing that flashlight. This thing, we might be able to, either we constantly use this because this is so bright that, we use this part of our outdoor lighting setup, or we use this for various things, or, it's just a weird shape, so we it's not the flashlight our kids, borrow or whatever. So that's one advantage of this thing, and also it just throws out a lot more light. It's a bigger, with this $30 or $40, whatever it is, whatever light you get, and just get probably the cheapest one for your battery system. We'll throw out a lot of light for that. So anyway, that is the first thing I want to talk about, the light system. The second thing you should get with your battery system, whatever battery system you get, and this is probably not available for all the battery systems, but definitely like the DeWalt and Makita's. I'm sure Ryobi has one. Milwaukee is a USB charger. This little adapter over here will turn any one of these batteries into a portable. It does work. I just have to put it on the right way. There we go. Into a little, whatever, battery bank that I can use to charge my phone. My phone dies. These work pretty good. These give you a lot of charge. And especially if you happen to use a big battery, you get enough charge to, you get enough charge, better than a battery bank, because of course with the price you're paying for the battery, plus the price of the adapter. I don't know the price of the adapter. I will look it up and put that in the YouTube notes over here. But this is a good thing. It's like, okay, I have these. I throw this battery and this adapter in my bag if I go on the train in the city, or I took these to Canada. Actually, I took one of these to Canada on a train ride. I took the Montreal. I took the train from Penn Station to Montreal. Basically, I forgot what that was called. I don't want to say the Maple Leaf, but I forgot. Amtrak has names for their train routes. But anyway, I took the family there. It was just kind of fun. I did it for the experience. It was actually super cheap too. It was like 40. It was actually like way cheaper than flying. But anyway, you can take these on a plane. I don't know if you can take these on a plane. I believe. I forgot. I don't know if you can take them in carry-on. You can definitely take them in check bag. The one thing, if you have 60 volt, the 60 volt battery with DeWalt, not the 20 volts, but this probably only applies to DeWalt systems, is in order to get on the plane, you have to bring this adapter. This adapter will force your battery into the 20 volt mode and not to put in the 60 volt mode, which it's like, because batteries can explode, and if they happen to explode when they're in an airplane, that's a bad thing. I don't understand that. It doesn't make sense. Basically, the difference between 20 volt mode and 60 volt mode is the tools that require this in 60 volt mode. There is somewhere on here, one of these things is a switch you can depress, and it takes, basically there are just 3 series of batteries, and basically it just runs them, when 20 volt mode, they all run in parallel, and and then you take three of those sets and you put them in series instead of parallel, and then you get 60 volts basically out of it, and obviously it drains much faster. So that's all that switch does, and all this cap does is to force you not into that mode. It's a little bit of safety over here. So anyway, yeah, just to review here. In your emergency kit, make sure you have, matches or fire or something. Make sure you have a flashlight. Make sure you have, plenty of the AAAs. But since you probably own a drill, and it's probably a good thing to have, since you probably own a drill, and if you don't own a drill, by the way, get a drill driver set. Get a drill that comes with a drill and an impact driver. It will kind of be life-changing. Especially if you get like the DeWalt system, like the quarter-inch impact driver. If you put a half-inch socket adapter and a 21 millimeter impact socket on that, assuming that's probably what your car lug nut takes, you can probably take off you can probably take off most of your lug nuts with that, not the really stuck ones, but that'll save you some time over there. But anyway, the point is, you probably already own a battery like this that you use for your drill, and you might own, if you have more tools, you might have bigger batteries that go with that. Get yourself the light. Get yourself the light, whichever light works for the system that you already own. Get yourself a USB adapter. Be prepared. Get more utility out of your tools. Get more, get more utility. Anyway, thanks for watching. Have a good night. I hope I gave you all some food for thought, and I hope you are more safe and more prepared.